Watch this. An honesty tier list. Abraams is honest. Apollo is evil. Bebop, players should be banned.
A few inches later.
What do you guys think? These are the only honest heroes in the entire game. Do you guys actually want me to do a tier list again? I actually could. I'm kind of in the mood. Unfortunately, due to underlying circumstances, we're gonna have to do this one solo. We're not gonna have any special guests here. Anyway, that's fine. So new urn, King of the Hill mode, less like actual like AoE focus, to be honest, and more like actual like brawling strength. It's definitely less like AoE slop, because like McGinnis last patch, for example, you'd have to stand on something that is the width of McGinnis ult, so she just kind of one-shots you, right? That's not really the case anymore, like at all. You can actually just fight in the air. So those heroes are gonna be way down. I guess we just start left to right here, eh? Abraams. I would honestly go as far to say that Abraams is a meta pick. Is that wrong? Abraams is just like consistently good. Like probably bottom of A. But like, I feel like Abraams is just, I don't know. He's a strong hero. He just feels great. You know? He's not oppressive. Like he's not one-shotting you. But yeah, like he's doing a lot for the team. I would say probably going to end up being the bottom of A. Yeah, it feels like he's between A and B. We've seen him get a lot of play, like top. We've seen him get picked like 5th in competitive, like in terms of like, you know, one ban on each team. Then he's like a 3rd pick on the top half in competitive a lot, and they find value out of it. And I agree, it does seem very strong, just not like giga OP. I'm gonna be honest, Apollo, I tried to make him work. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to tell you. This hero just, the riposte change feels unplayable. What do you guys even think this hero's win rate is? Do you guys know? Apollo has like a 42% win rate in Milo. Like 42. It's like, it's the worst in the game. Yeah. It just doesn't, yeah, it really feels like he can't function very well. He really barely, I don't even know. I think it's on barely playable, personally. It feels like you can play it, and it does have its moments, but like for the most part, you just get, I don't even know, just some of the comps that I get put up against when I'm on Apollo, you really feel like a chicken nugget after 10 minutes. Riposte really carried that kit, and it doesn't feel good anymore. Do you think a character that was so reliant on a specific ability is good design? Honestly, we said it in the last tier list, but like, I don't feel like Apollo's kit was bad. Apollo's kit was phenomenal. It had too high of numbers. Apollo didn't need a rework. He needed a number adjustment. And the riposte didn't need a full rework. It needed like higher cooldown and lower dash distance, and you know, make it to where you have to aim in a cone and not like behind you. But other than that, I think the rework was not needed, because now, I don't know, maybe it's balanced in the grand scheme of things, but just in comparison to what the other options you have in that slot of hero archetype, it's trash. But maybe that's balanced. It's just the other heroes haven't gotten that treatment yet, so he seems trash. I don't know. Bebop, I really don't value this hero very highly. I feel like Bebop is just okay. I don't value this hero very highly at all. I would honestly, I would probably put Bebop here. I don't even know. I feel like he's just like why would you play Bebop? Why would you play Bebop over Paradox this patch? I don't know why you ever would. The new word also makes it even worse. I'm gonna go with Billy. I'm gonna say I think Billy's extremely strong. Billy has so much HP and does so much damage for having so much HP that any of his utility is just a bonus. I think he's a great brawler. And, you know, looking forward to like how his ult works with the new urn, it could be really good. Honestly, it could be really good using his ult to pull people off the point and things like that. I think he's definitely a meta pick. Calico definitely needs help. Calico's rework kind of just feels, I don't even know where to go with this one. Everyone still has 10 million HP and flies, and Calico is a ground locked hero with burst damage that is counterable in many ways. She doesn't have that much damage. I don't even know what to say. It's almost like they want her to be a frontliner the way her kit plays out. But then she doesn't have HP and she doesn't even do that much damage. So I don't even know what to tell you. Like, explain how Calico can fight a silver this patch. Can anybody explain that to me? Like, you're food. I think Celeste is a lot better than people make it out to be. I think Celeste is great, but people really struggle to make it work consistently. I'll probably just put it in like maybe top of B for now. I think it should be better, but I haven't seen it enough. She should be meta, but I don't see it. I don't see it enough consistently. People aren't finding value consistently out of it in my games. I think it's great, but Doorman, definitely S. Doorman is just this weird thing where, okay, so maybe if you guys are newer to Deadlock, you won't understand my reference, but if you're older, you'll understand this fully. Doorman is like arguably the second best hero in the game, and his win rate is only not 60% because half the community or more plays the wrong build. It's like Bomb Bebop. Back in the day, Bomb Bebop was like a 40% win rate build. Gun Bebop was a 60% win rate build. So in high elo, it's only Gun Bebop. In low elo, it's all Bomb Bebop. And they equal the win rate out to like 48. But if those noobs didn't play the wrong build, it would literally be like the highest win rate hero in the game. And Doorman's the same thing. People that play Vortex, Web, Cheat Death, Kidnap build are severely lowering the win rate of the hero because you can just play Doorman like a position 1 carry with bells and do 70,000 damage with insane utility. This character just in high elo just top damage like almost every game. This hero is just insane. Like the bells do great Talon levels of damage with his, and then you don't even have to mention his other utility. His ult is one of the best ways to deal with Silver in the game. Probably the only one in the entire game. Silver is so broken. The only way to deal with Silver is to temporarily send her to the Nether dimension. And then she comes out and still kills everyone, but it's one of the only ways to deal with her. Other than that, Doorman has a great lane and great it's just there's so much damage. It's just the issue is it's just damage. I don't know what to say. It's just damage. His gun does too much damage. His belt does too much damage. GG. For how strong his kit is, you would think he'd be more supporty, but it's not. This guy's doing like 50k plus damage a game. Drifter, I'm gonna put Drifter in all right. Drifter is definitely B. He doesn't have CC. You could argue the ult is kind of CC. He does decent damage. He's decent early. He's decent mid. He's decent late. It kind of just depends on your skill and how many stacks you get. He's not the best team fighter in the game. He's not an unplayable team fighter. He is one of the most balanced heroes in the game, I think. He's a hero that is... He's probably one of the most balanced in the game, honestly. Dynamo. I'm going to go with all right for Dynamo. This hero is... He really punishes bad positioning and in low elo. That's very common. But he's not a star. He's not a star. You know, he does his job. Quantum is a great spell above Drifter. He's great. He's balanced. I don't know what to say. He's balanced. He's just a balanced hero. I don't have much words to say. He's pretty, like, before he like dominated the early and mid game with his damage. He doesn't do that anymore. And then he provides amazing utility. In my pistol, why does Door Guy need nerf? Exactly, my point was just proven entirely. Here we go. Here we go, chat. Let me get a drink of water. Yeah, I don't know. Graves is all right. I would say Graves was like top of A before the nerfs. Now I'd probably say B. She just has a lot of weaknesses, and a lot of her damage got nerfed. And if she's not doing a lot of damage, then she's not. She's a 2 stamina hero with no movement and low HP. She's playable, sure. Is she OP? No. Graves is something that we'll talk about later with Paige. She's a victim hero. She's a victim of if lane next to you feeds a guy or has a strong movement hero, they will come over to your lane and kidnap you off cooldown, and you're just gonna get so behind you'll be useless. Like she's a victim. If you're ahead, it can be really annoying to deal with her, right? But she's usually not the reason you're ahead. It's about pairing her with other strong early game heroes and things like that. And she's just like, all right. And low elo, I get it. You guys don't always have the counters. Your carries don't counter it properly. I get it. I understand. And low elo, sure, S tier broken. I get it. But the reality is she's not even that strong. Like at all, to be honest. Like, okay, for an example, I'm trying to make this tier list for like everybody. So like, I'm trying to average them out. If I was being genuine, this hero would be down here. But since I'm trying, like for high elo, it'd be down here. But for everyone's elo, I'm putting it up here. I don't think it's very playable, but Great Talon. Great Talon's broken. Needs nerfs. You know what's hilarious though? The funniest thing is I hope the devs balance this properly. The thing that is broken about both of Doorman and Grey Talon is that their early gun items are so strong that it makes their early game so unbelievably broken that they're always ahead, consistently strong, and then you can just build Spirit on top of your already crazy gun damage with like no investment. The same 3 items. It's the same shit. It's just Mystic Shot opening rounds that are just so broken. And then the new Sharpshooter makes GT like over the top. It's just broken. Also, yeah, I mean Talon, for Talon, it's just a gun thing early. He just has so much gun damage, and he has no downtime on his 2. Talon used to be like reliant on cooldowns on his 1, but now he doesn't. Now his 2 is always up, and he always has gun damage. Your gun does so much damage that you can just not even use gear 1. Your gun does so much damage in the early to mid game that you can just jump on someone early and then just hit 3 auto attacks with your 2, then bird them and get a stack. Then he just snowballs. He's a character that needs very careful balance, because you nerf him too much, then he's a snowbally hero and he can't farm. So it's one of those things where if you nerf him too hard, he's going to feel unplayable. The best thing GT has going for him is the execute on bird, honestly. The gun, like, you don't even build for the 1 on Great Talon until so late in the game. You literally go 2 points, 2, 4, 4, 4. Like, you're not, the ult max is so broken and the 2 is so broken. Building for the 1. Haze, okay, Haze is just like, they got to do something about Haze, because it used to be one of the most fun and higher skill ceiling expressive heroes in the game. And it's just, they did this thing where instead of Haze being fun to play and skill expressive, it's now not fun to play and not fun to play against. So hats off to the devs for figuring out how to do that. But yeah, her entire identity is about cursing you out of invisibility and one-shotting you with her ult, which isn't even aiming. You don't even use her auto attack. You literally just fucking ult. You ult with curse, you run away with invisibility. Like that's, you're not even like the fun parts of the kit aren't even used anymore. I'm going to put her in barely playable. She does have value as an assassin, but she is very counterable. It's one of those, it's one of those things like Drifter where if you're on a winning team, right? If you're on a winning team and you have 3 winning lanes and you have a Haze and you can just sit there and early save up for curse, and then you run into the jungle and shut down the enemy 7, who is their only chance of coming back into the game with curse before he has the money to counter buy, then it's broken. But if you're on the losing team, this character's dog shit. You don't. It's one of those things that it only works in one gameplay loop, and a lot of the times it's not decided by you. It only works from a positive to neutral game state, and that's not guaranteed. A lot of the other heroes in this game can function at any point. Haze only functions with like map control and extra gold to be able to save for like luxury items and shit. But if you're behind, then they have more money than you and more income than you, that they can just afford the counter items, then you won't even do enough damage to do anything. And even then, it's not that broken. It's just like really, it's annoying at best. You die to it once a game, and then you buy counter items, and then you play as a team, and then she doesn't have any fun. Haze was skill expressive for a long time. Paige was just not skill expressive because they buffed the ults. Holliday, I feel like Holliday is an all right. Is that a bad take? I think she's fine. It's a skill expressive here. I guess you guys don't see good pilots. She's fine, and she's good. Like pilots make her good. The issue is you guys are just bad, and I don't blame you for being bad. You don't play the game all day, so like it is what it is. Like the same reason that Graves can't be good is because you guys can't handle it. And it's the same thing for Holliday. If Holliday was giga buffed, it would take over my lobbies, and it would be so unplayable. But like the issue is, it's even if they got buffed Holliday a lot, it wouldn't even be that strong in your guys' games. It would take over Halo. There's just a lot of heroes like that. It's just hard to explain. And that's fine. I genuinely think she's playable. I guess I can maybe put her top of barely playable. I don't know, man. It's just kind of LARP. And if you're like in Infernus, it's fine, right? If you're not in Infernus, fine. I guess barely playable. I don't know. Her movement is so good. Infernus, I think Infernus is fine. I think Infernus is actually balanced. I would say Infernus like the same strength as Drifter. You can have great games on Infernus, but on average, you're not like OP or anything. You can have solid games. Infernus is never like OP. It's very balanced, I think. I don't really have much to say about Infernus other than Infernus. The reason he's not OP is because he giga struggles into the meta picks. Infernus into the meta characters is fully diffed. But if you're in like mid elo or whatever, and you have an Infernus game, and you're not against people that are mid maxing everything and are on the most OP heroes, you can probably pop off. But like, it's just obviously I'm extremely biased. I know I'm biased. I'm trying to cater it to everybody, but I have my own experiences. And in my games, the reality is that like the enemy team comp is gonna have like Silver, Grey Talon, Doorman Paradox every game. And if you're on Infernus, you don't have any fun against that. You just get one-shotted. But if you RNG and you're on the good draft team and you're not against all your counters, he can do great. He's just not going to win. If you queue him 100 times, you're going to win 50 games. He's a pretty balanced hero. Don't know what to say. He's fine. Ivy, I also think Ivy is fine. I think Ivy is very balanced. I genuinely. I think Ivy is fully balanced. Like I think Ivy's great. I think Ivy's ult is like a very low cooldown, which makes me laugh. Makes me laugh a lot. I might have to like move these. But like, yeah, I don't even know what to say. I think Ivy's fine. I think Ivy's very balanced. Her ult cooldown is so low that it does make me laugh. Echo Shard Stone Form is also bull. I'll start the petition now. Ivy Stone Form is a movement ability, and it should be slow hex. I think it's wrong that Ivy has 4 stamina and an unhexable iframe. It is stupid. I also think... Okay, here's the thing. You use Ivy ult like you used... Or, sorry, you use Ivy 3 as an iframe more than it... Okay, picture it this way, right? There's a Lash ult coming at you, right? And you have to use your iframe ability, which are very luxury. If you're on any other hero, your iframe is a movement ability, and it can be hexable. Ivy's is not. You can just stone form even while slowing hexed. The only one in the game. Pretty sure. And it heals you like a bajillion, and does a bajillion damage, and stuns. It has too many things. It's too many check marks on the box. Pocket briefcase? I guess, but Ivy does the same amount of damage, and heals you for... You get what I'm saying? There's too many things on the utility there. If Pocket healed you for 17% of your missing HP, then I'd agree. But she has too many of them. Ivy's just does too many boxes with her stone form, in my opinion. It does one too many things. Also, Pocket's is different. Ivy's stone form has no synergies with her kit. Pocket would be the worst hero in the game if you could slow hex his 3. It's a different thing entirely. It's not an iframe, that's a self-exposed. If you cube, you can just get Lash ulted and still fly. Like you're not iframed in a way. You're not out of world. Ivy Stone Form is the backbone of Ivy. Because it's an OP-ass spell. It doesn't have to be. The 1 is so garbage. I think you can still buff the 1. Brother, her 1 didn't used to do this much damage or stun as long. I don't even know what you're LARPing about. Okay, you use Pocket 3 to be able to stall for your Pocket 2. If you couldn't do that, Pocket would be the worst hero in the game because you can already slowing hexes too. Like, Ivy doesn't have that issue, though. That's just too many boxes. I thought Ivy Stone Form was good before they buffed it, and then they just made it like have like a 2+ scaling plus a 2-3 second stun. That shit's OP. Like at the end of the day, I'm saying it's balanced. I don't have to tell you. I just think her having that many things on one spell and having 4 stamina is a little bit privileged. Make Ivy 3 stam, in my opinion, and then she's balanced. And then buff her 1. Holliday is good. If you're not good at video games, Holiday's probably not good. I don't know what to tell you. Holliday is definitely good in high elo. It's just fucking shit in low. I don't know what to tell you. Kelvin? I think Kelvin's balanced. I don't even think he's that good. I think he's very balanced. I would say all right. It's annoying. I don't think it's OP though. Maybe like here. This tier list is about to take a big turn. We're going through all the shit heroes right now. We're about to go through some rants, I think. Kelvin Dome is giga nerfed off in the last patch. Lady Geist? Lady Geist should be a lot better now, actually, with this new urn. I'm going to be honest. I think we're going to start seeing Geist again. Now that the new urn is less AoE slop and more... Now that the new urn is more like longer team fights and less just full AoE slop, I think Geist is going to be a lot stronger. I'm probably going to slot Geist like... We're going to slot it up here. I could see it going up or down, though. I mean, like, genuinely, I want this hero to be lower, but if I do it, I'm going to get canceled. So it is what it is. It is. Geist being meta is a Scrooge on the game. Okay, fuck it, I'm doing this. It just bothers me. I can't do it. What do you call it? Bro, I agree. When Geist is OP, the game sucks. I really do not look forward to the days where Geist is OP again. When Geist is OP, the game sucks. I just said it. When the meta is a 6,000 HP gun hero running around just spamming fire rate slop, the game sucks. I think the balance of the game is in a very great spot right now. There's like, in my opinion, it's like way better than it's been in the last 6 months. The urn made a lot of things OP, but now the urn is different. The game is like 10 times more balanced than it was before. I would say Lash is a meta pick. I would say he's probably bottom of A. He's good. Lash is good. Always good. Lash is never bad. If you're new to the game and you want a hero to play, Lash has privilege as fuck. He's never nerfed. Lash has never been below A, I swear. Yeah, they moved the urn to the top of the bridge. Exactly. That is very big for Lash. McGinnis. How do we feel about McGinnis now that urn has changed? And she got nerfed. I think she's good. I don't think she's OP, though. I think she's like here. I think she's good. I would still take a McGinnis on my team over a Drifter, a Geist, an Infernus, a Dynamo, a Graves right now. Like, by a lot, probably. But also, the ult was OP as fuck. But I think the other aspects of her kit are actually good, though. Like, genuinely. Like, if you disregard the ult build, the other aspects of her kit are still valuable. Extended urn fights, like, I want to see more McGinnis's building max 2 and 3 early and shit like that. Like Max Wall is so annoying. Max, like the thing is that's cool about McGinnis is what you can do with her turrets. Like the way you can cut off rotates on jump pads and things like that. I think that's cool. I think like extended urn fights having a big AoE max heal, that would be pretty valuable. The wall to zone people off of locations on the new urn would be pretty valuable. It's just like she's just good. I don't want to say her ult isn't like giga OP, but like she's definitely still good. If this character is, here's the argument. Here's the argument I don't understand. Here's the argument I don't understand. Okay, if Graves can have her minions be, oh no, they're never allowed. This character could never be good. No, no, no. And they hotfix nerf it every fucking week. Why is McGinnis an outlier? Because you know what's funny? McGinnis had a higher win rate than Graves this entire patch, and has better stats in every category. I don't know what to tell you. Graves has a shit early game. McGinnis has an OP as early game. There's a massive difference there, and one of those attributes makes her OP and higher elo. McGinnis has a giga strong lane. Graves has a terrible lane. Monster Round should work on turrets? It literally does. It literally does, so that's a self-expose. Yeah, I agree. McGinnis and Graves are just chore characters, and I don't think that's a big deal that you just have to deal with them. Yeah, I agree. Mina, look, I'm not going to fall for the propaganda. Mina had a bunch of tourists. People only played Mina to abuse her. People only played Mina because she was so broken. They just had no hands. They could just do their last little climb from Ascendant 1 to Eternus 6 from just one tricking this OP as Mina hero. Mina is not bad. She just had a bunch of tourists that abused her to get high elo, and then she got nerfed, and she instantly fell off the face of the earth. Because why would you try and play a hero and try and make a decent hero good? Why would you try and reinvent the wheel? They don't, because they're not good at the game. They just abused her because she was OP. They got nerfed. They didn't even try it. They just quit. Because that's what those people are. They're quitters and losers. That's what meta tourists are. Mina's still a good hero. It's completely fine. Everyone is LARPing that she's weak. Mina is still a great hero. Don't want to tell you. Mirage, I still think Mirage is good. I think I'm very surprised that Mirage didn't get nerfs. I don't even want to get into it. I really don't want to get into it, but I really dislike the direction they went with Mirage. I think the fact that his 2 got buffed so much is just really bothers me. Mirage, in my opinion, is like, I don't know, maybe I'm biased, but I think Mirage is like top 3 most annoying heroes in the game to deal with. It's just so frustrating. It's like, oh, nice, they're making a positioning mistake on the right side of the map. Let's go run the Urn team. And then a Rem attaches to a Mirage, and they split push my Walker, then double teleport into the Urn fight, and we lose a Walker to Rem minions, and a Mirage shoving the wave, and we lose the Urn fight 6v6. Like, oh, okay. And then once he gets there, I get tornadoed 4 times. Yeah, okay. And then the iframe movement bullet evasion ability does 1,000 damage to you. And then if you try and trade him afterwards, that he tornadoes you 4 times, and you somehow survive, he has like a 50% bullet evasion and a 35% damage penalty. So basically what you do is you just alt F4 from the game because it's trash. I don't know. Playing against Mirage is just actual torture. Ooh, and Krill. I think Mo and Krill's a very humble hero. I think it's good. I would probably put Mo and Krill here. I think Mo is completely fine. I feel like Mo is balanced. Genuinely. The humble 6k health at 20 minutes 0. Chat, who's going to tell the guy? Who's going to tell that guy in chat that Warden has more HP than Mo and Krill and does 4 times the damage? Is anyone going to tell him? Paige? Paige is still garbage. Paige needs help bad. Everybody in the game has 6,000, 4,000 HP, and Paige, you just have 2,000, and it's just fucking terrible. Paige is the only character in the game with that low of HP. It's actually incredible. Paige at 40 minutes will actually still have like 2,300 HP. And then you look around, and every other character in the game is sitting there at 4,800. She's just a victim. You just get fully one-shotted, and there's nothing you can do. Paige just is a liability. Paige has a great kit, but she's a liability. It requires too much coordination, and even then, at the highest levels of pro play with the most coordination, they refuse to pick this hero in any region on any team because she's too much of a liability. It just sucks. Yeah, it's really funny how the devs work with these things because, like, something like Paige will be shit for like 3 months now, and they don't give a fuck that she has low HP. But then Venator goes from the best hero in the game to a slightly weak hero for like 2 weeks, and then they hotfix buff him and double his health pool. But Paige is just neglected. It really does bother me with the inconsistency of hotfix nerfs. It really bothers me. I really don't like how some heroes get, if they're strong for 1 week, they get hotfixed. Some heroes can ruin the game for 3 months and not even get hotfixed a single time. It just genuinely bothers me. It feels like there's different developers that are responsible for each individual hero, and if one of them's not in the office or he doesn't agree, that shit's not getting nerfed, and no one else can touch his baby. That's what it feels like, and it really bothers me. Like, God forbid we nerf Mirage and Silver. God forbid, you know? God forbid Mirage, Pocket, and Silver get nerfed. God forbid, it's impossible. But, you know, hold on a minute. If Graves is OP or Kelvin's OP for 10 seconds, hotfix immediately. If Viscous is strong for 24 hours, that shit, bro, Viscous will get a buff. It'll go from 44 win rate to 51. Whoa. Back immediately. And they wake everybody up. They bring in all the troops. They get that guy straight back down. But they're like, hold on a minute. Silver can be the highest pick rate in E6 with 55% win rate and just 1v6 in pro play for 4 months? No problem. Pride month. Can't nerf the furry. It's facts. Paradox? Broken as fuck. I would say Paradox was S tier until the earn changes. Now I'm going to put it in A. Now it's a little bit worse, 100%. But I did think it was like the best tier in the game before that. Like up there. Thoughts? Pocket? I mean, yeah. Pocket is just fundamentally broken. There's a big disconnect between high elo and low elo, and this is why Pocket has a... So here's an example. I don't know if you guys know this. Over the last 3 months, Pocket has been permabanned in 90% of competitive games, first pick, first ban. And there's a huge disconnect between high elo and low elo with Pocket. And you might think, well, he's a movement hero. He's got some nifty tips and tricks. That's why he's broken. He's not actually strong. He's just a skill gap hero. Kappa Ross. I'm one of the better Pocket players. I know everything about the hero. It's not a hard hero. They made it to where if you know the best way to play Pocket is your first 7,000 gold is you buy all gun items and you one-shot everyone with a gun damage amp. And then you get so ahead because you farm the jungle because your gun one-shots every camp, every tower, everything. And then late game, with your APs are OP as fuck. And they buffed the AP schedule order to where you get your max APs faster for your secondary spells. So like in the mid game, Pocket gets max affliction way faster than he would before. So now you just like run around with your cloak. You can infinitely split push. He breaks the game. You can't get punished on a wave ever because his cloak has a 0 downtime. And the gun items make it to where he just one-shots everything if you leave him alone on a sidewalker. With a new gun, you get gun damage on your 2. So he just one-shots everything now, and then cloaks away. But in low elo, you guys aren't min-maxing those APMs, and you're not even building gun items properly. So it's just like, you just lose. Something has to be done about, like, I think it's the gun on Pocket that makes him OP, like high key. Genuinely broken. Second best tier in the game. I would say Rem. I think Rem's good. I'm going to put Rem here. Genuinely. The new Rem healing is just like so difficult to deal with. If you're a good Rem player and you're good, you buy Echo Shard and you have an Abrams and a Warden or a Silver and a Shiv on your team, and I guess maybe it's like a thing that requires a perfect synergy formula, but like, dude, if you're a good Rem player and you've got good frontline players in your team, you heal them way too much. The healing is insane. It's like, I don't know if anyone has the clip of the Rem healing the Billy that we dove as a 5-man with Cosmetical, and the guy just gets full healed from like 0 HP to like 5,000 instantly. Yeah, like Rem with Billy is so frustrating. More broken than pre-patch McGinnis heal? Facts. Okay, it's time to have an uncomfortable conversation, and I need some opinions. I think 7 is like... Guys, it's time to have an uncomfortable conversation. Everyone says 7 low elo stomper... His win rate in E6 is not very great. It's biased. Blah, blah, blah. It's starting to get up to a point where I don't think we can pretend anymore. 47.7% pick rate, 59.1% win rate, and the highest elo. Like, come on. Can we be real for a second here? Matchmaking sucks, and 7 is the best hero to carry a game in solo queue elo. This character is legit broken in every single aspect of the game except maybe competitive, and that I still think it could be good there. And I'm gonna go against the curve. I think this hero's broken. Whenever I play this hero, I'm just laughing to the bank at how easy it is to carry the game. 7 is legit. I'm tired of people pretending that you know what? I hate this game. I hate this community. 7 for the last 3 months has been more broken than like any of the other heroes that I play that are seasonal. And then it's just ignored. It's frustrating. Like, 7 is better than Graves was at peak, ever. But nobody talked about it. You're just not allowed to talk about 7. No, it's not actually that good. But 7 is better than Graves has ever been. I don't know what to tell you. 7's fucking broken. It's very good. I'm going to say probably below Abrams right there. Shiv is just, you know, is basically Silver 2 years ago. So maybe this is my hope with Silver. Maybe after 2 years of nerfs to Silver, she'll fall down from S+ to A, top of A. Shiv is just one of those heroes that has never been weak. Hero is always broken. The only thing he can't do is jungle. Everything else is bull. Shiv is bull. End of story. Shiv buys no damage items and deals insane amounts of damage. I'm tired of it. If you want to be a tank, you can be a tank. If you want to be a damage dealer, you can be a damage dealer. But let's just not be LARPers for a second. And let's just all agree that Shiv does way too much damage for buying 0 damage items. I mean, Shiv doesn't even buy Improved Spirit. That he doesn't even have to buy that. Other heroes, you got to buy Boundless, you got to buy Rapid Recharge, you got to buy Spirit Burn. Shiv, he doesn't even buy Rapid Recharge, he doesn't even buy Extra Spirit, he doesn't even buy all. He buys green items and Radiant Regen and Cold Front, and he does more damage than most of the other DPS heroes in the game. It's just LARP. It's LARP, 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 Sahur. He has one of the highest health pools in the game. He has better movement than most DPSs by a mile, one of the best movements, and he does crazy damage. It's sickening. It's just always OP. I don't know. Cancer. Oh my. Look, I've been playing Deadlock for a long time. I have over 5,000 or 6,000 hours in Deadlock. I do not understand how Silver made it to live servers. I do not understand it. I genuinely want to quit the game because Silver is so OP. And I have been playing Deadlock 365 days a year for 2 years, 8 hours a day. I've never wanted to play the game less than right now. This Silver hero is so stupid. Like, legitimately, like, what are they even thinking? Like, Yamato gets an ult on a 200-second cooldown. And when she's in the ult, if she gets a kill somehow, she gets to extend the ult by 1.5 seconds. Meanwhile, Silver has a better human form outside of the ult than Yamato does without their ult. Silver has a 40-second cooldown Yamato ult. When you pop Silver ult, you heal for 700. You one-shot them. There's no way you couldn't get a kill unless you're a handless vegetable. She one-shots any hero in the game down 10,000 gold. You get a kill while saving all your points for your ult max because you don't even need to do any damage in anything. It's bull. And then you one-shot them, get 19 seconds more on your ult. That's already on a 40-second cooldown, by the way. So now your 40-second cooldown ult is a 40-second duration Yamato ult. One-shots everyone over and over and over again. One of the strongest laners in the game. One of the strongest Urn fighters in the game. One of the strongest mid-boss fighters in the game. Has a built-in slowing hex. Built-in disarming hex, built-in healing tempo, built-in spell slinger, built-in. You know what? The game sucks. If other heroes in the game that are historically weak get buffed for 1 day, all hell breaks loose. Wow, Pocket's OP. Wow, Paradox is OP. Wow, McGinnis is OP. Graves is OP. Drifter's OP. Mina's OP. Wah. Silver can be first pick, first ban, and competitive for 4 months. Never be weak ever. Dodges every hotfix. Like, I don't even know how. And it's genuinely just as broken as release Shiv was. And I'm tired of pretending it's not. I genuinely think we might have life on Mars before Silver gets nerfed and draft is added. Okay, here's the problem. The game is great. The game is beautiful. I will play Deadlock till the day the servers go down forever. It'll be my full-time job, my full-time passion. I love Deadlock. The game would develop faster if people weren't scared of getting backlash for their opinions. Just tell the truth. Everyone is lying all the time. Sinclair? Okay, I don't even know. Sinclair is just one of those things that's like, why would you sweaty gamer meme 10,000 apes when you could just play Silver? Why would you play Sinclair when you play Grey Talon? Why would you play... Like, these characters are so OP that it doesn't even reward, like, trying hard on Sinclair and using your brain. Like, it's niche, it's fun, it can be really OP. It's, once again, MOBA without draft. It can't fully 1v6 on Sinclair. It's not OP. I don't know what to tell you. Sinclair might be OP when there's draft. Sinclair is like, he's just all right. He's just all right. Venator, yeah, this shit's broken. Venator is like probably the strongest hero in the game that doesn't need to be gutted. It's like, I think it needs nerfs category, but I know people probably get mad. Whatever, I'm putting in needs nerfs. I don't give a fuck. Should I? Yeah, I'm down. Maybe here. I don't fucking know. This shit is like, maybe I'll just flip these. This shit is broken. I don't know what to tell you. What am I clicking? Deadlock random hero wheel. Okay, let's spin it. ADHD mode. Fuck it. Spin the wheel. What am I clicking? I don't even know what I just clicked. Congratulations. You won. Come to section 10 at the merch booth and claim your prize. Thank you so much. Venator, yeah, good hero. Good ass hero. A little bit too much HP. Month ago, he had no HP. Now he have a lot of HP, do a lot of damage, don't take skill. Yeah, pick Venator, win game. OP hero, no skill. Cool. Moving on. Victor. Yeah, Victor's pretty good. Definitely Giga nerfed now with the new urn, but still hella good. I'd put Victor like right here. I think Victor's good as fuck. Victor might be a little bit worse than Billy now, not sure. I think he's really good though. Victor's gun is still hella strong. Vindicta. Vindicta's pretty garbage. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think Vin is like down here. Barely playable. Vin is just trash. I don't know. Vin is like the most counterable power corrupt hero in the game. He's just a total victim. There's no point. Is played by every rage hacker in the entire game. If you go queue up in 100% of the time, there will be a cheater. If you go play in low elo, 100% of the time, there will be a cheater. And even though every cheater in the game plays Vindicta, it's still a low win rate because the hero sucks balls. Brother, I can queue Vindicta and E6 and put belt to ass 1 in every 3 games too, and you'll be like, wow, this hero's OP. The reality is, not. I don't know what to tell you. It's just not. You're a victim. You're just a total victim. It's hella unfun. Okay, so here's the reality. I'm not going to go on a rant. I'm done giving my rants on Viscous. You can think whatever you want. I abandoned the Viscous community. I don't give a fuck. The devs don't know how to balance the character. They're brain dead. The cube is OP. There's a lot of OP heroes that 1v6 the lobby. So Viscous can put an Ish on them, and then he can rescue beam them, and then they reset and 1v6 the lobby. So technically Viscous is an accessory to murder, and he's OP. But actually playing Viscous as your own person and your own human with your own feelings and emotions is a very miserable gameplay loop. But you're not allowed to say it's weak, and you're not allowed to say it's bad, because then the cabal will come after you. So I'm not going to argue on this. My life is important, and I get made fun of whenever I say Viscous is not fun. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Go ahead. It's OP. Sure. Don't care. Have your own opinions. Vyper? I feel like Viper's actually good. Vyper might be like top of all right tier. Vyper is like maybe even better. Viper's like hella good, I swear. I swear Viper's hella good. I'd probably put Vyper like up here, like honestly. I think Viper's hella good. Vyper does so much damage, and the Bola is actually hella good util for like mid boss and shit like that. I think Viper's a hella good solo queue hero. Warden, I think Warden is good too. I think Warden is good and people are just bad. I think Warden feels great to play. Warden just still has 7,000 HP. That's the reality. Warden still just has it. Warden is just still the bar for like lowest skill hero in the game. Warden Cage is OPS. He has 7,000 HP, and yeah, he just walks at you with no skill and just one shots you. I don't know what to say. It's just fucking stupid. Wraith, I think Wraith is all right. I would say Wraith is probably right here. I think Wraith is balanced. Wraith is a slightly above average M1. Wraith has clear down times in the game and clear up times in the game. She can carry games or she can not carry games. She's balanced as fuck and has her moments. Wraith has counterplay. Other M1s do not have counterplay. And Yamato, okay, so Yamato has gotten through a lot of changes. So Yamato, I guess I'll just put Yamato